According to a new survey, about 1 in 4 people who go on a Disney trip use debt to pay for it. And that's just the honest people. And after hearing that, it is impossible to be a Kuna Matata. You're mostly just left with Matata. Pumbaa been real quiet since that stat dropped. Tail stopped wagging and everything. Real sad. So today, I thought I'd channel some of that happiest place on earth spirit and look at some popular TikToks featuring people going broke at Disney. Before we hop in, I would hate for you to be one of the poor, unfortunate souls who watch my videos without hitting like or subscribing to the channel. It's dishonest. And shout out to Delete Me for sponsoring the channel. More on that later. Let's get to the clips.
Get your nasty hand away from the express line. Stay in your own line with the rest of the impoverished folks. I don't pay a premium for the express line just to skip the line. I do it to separate myself from poverty-stricken individuals like yourself.
Poverty-stricken individuals. Wow, that got dark real quick. So aggressive. Literally calling people peasants because they're waiting in a line to go on a ride at one of the most expensive theme parks in the world. There are no peasants at Disney World, okay? Let me tell you that much. You can find those people at Six Flags. Boom! Six Flags burn! I'm poor, but not 120 minutes poor. Okay. What did we do before fast passes existed? We all just waited in line like one beautiful United States of America, didn't we? And then they created this elitist classist system where you could just pay a little more and skip the line and make everyone else feel bad. I think the airlines started this with their seating arrangement. You know, you can, hey, first class, skip ahead, don't wait in line like these jokers. I rebuke this, but also, if you have the money, well worth it to get 2 hours back in your life. Because if you're waiting in line with a toddler for 2 hours, your day's already ruined, my friend. I just wanted to see if people felt the same way. There, thank you. First comment. You're in Disney. You are not poor. God bless. Next up.
I kind of hate it when you're fighting financially for your life and someone's like, do you want to go to Disney next week? Like, why would I?
Oh, God. Oh, what an M. Night Shyamalan twist that was. It's a classic situation. Your friend's like, hey, bro, we're going to Disney next week. Come with. And he's like, nah, bro, I can't afford it. And then apparently he just went into crippling debt because he said you're fighting financially for your life, which tells me things are tight. You might be in the red every month, probably got a bunch of debt. So this is unwise, but also hilarious content. And I want to see, do people agree with this behavior? Oh, there we go. Flim Flam said, memories made on 25% interest. Ain't that the truth? If you put it on the credit card, you go, I'm getting the points. It's really smart. I'm like, dude, do you know what 25% interest is on $4,000? You do the math. It's my new thing. It's a segment called You Do the Math. Baby, it's 29.99% for me. Gotta hand it to the credit card companies. Like, hey, 30 is simply too much, guys. Let's cap it at 29.99. Make them think they're getting a deal. Like it's on sale. Wow. Go just to feel something. We will always be fighting financial until we die. Go to Disney. Well, that's a sad 15,000 likes on that comment. Guys, this is what's wrong with America. We have just totally given up. We've gotten so cynical that we're like, listen, it's all going to hell in a handbasket, so just enjoy your life and go into crippling debt. Here's the problem. We're all going to live to like 1,000 because of technology and healthcare advancement. So good luck making it that far while being broke. Not a good life. Next. You can't pretend to have a broken leg at Disney. Got to sit down the whole time and skip all the lines. Everyone hates you. Everyone. Everyone in America. No one except for scumburgers go, oh, bro, that's so awesome. You know what? I would never wish ill upon anyone, but I hope you get an injury. I'm not saying you're in the chair, but I hope you get you stub your toe at the hotel. That kind of injury. Why would people, anyone who lies about being handicapped, straight to jail.
No trial, no nothing.
If I was president, executive order, you get in the handicap spot and claim your handicap, straight to jail. So offensive to people who actually need that chair or need that parking spot. Here we go. Finally, first comment, only one I need to read. I'm actually disabled and it's hard to stand, y'all. Please don't do this. I didn't ask to be deformed. The fact that someone had to say that, tell Disney, not us, they'll do something about it. This is messed up, but I'm gonna do it next time. This is the problem with America. Y'all press for what reason? Crying emojis. When you're old and die, they better not Photoshop the clouds behind you. What? As in he's not going to heaven? Is that the concept? That was a deep cut joke. Like, it took me a second to get there. Yep, can you not? That is the overall sentiment with this video. Can you not? And the sad part is he probably did it for the likes and it worked. 534,000 likes on this freaking video. I'm sick of this. Moving on. When your husband finds out how much the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique cost.
I'm looking on the app. What is this charge for $319? It just says Bibbidi.
So you know how I took Ava to the Bippity Boppity Boutique when she got that beautiful Cinderella dress? And you remember how cute she looked, and you walked over and you said, oh, you look beautiful, and you remember how happy she was?
Yeah.
That was that.
$319?
Yeah.
$319? She's 5.
I know, but it was the experience. Like, it was interactive.
The dress was like $10. You could find it on Temu. Honey, $319 on a Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique.
That's how much the cost is, yeah.
$319.
She was so happy.
$319 the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique.
Yeah, and it was worth every penny.
I love my daughter. And she looks beautiful. But $319 is ridiculous.
Okay, I knew we were getting there. I was like, this guy, bald, tatted up, beard, he's crashing out hard over the Bibbidi Boppity Boutique cost. And it's a righteous crash out, I will add. This would be me if my wife filmed me. And next part, hey, I'm on high alert if my wife has a phone out trying to catch me crashing out for likes on the internet. Hopefully, the amount of engagement this view got, I hope they made that $319. Maybe that was her strategy all along. Girl math. I'm guessing the women are going to defend her and the men are going to defend him.
What would make you think that?
Someone said, does he know how much anything on this trip cost? That's a good question. He's not wrong, it is ridiculous. $100 would seem like a lot, but still fair. $300 is based on absolutely nothing. You're low-key prepping him for the wedding dress price. That comment wins. Listen, you got a daughter, you got to pony up. Maybe literally, you might need to get a pony at some point, which I refuse to do. You know how I feel about them ponies. There's other horses out there. It doesn't even know your name. Her smile is priceless. How much money have you wasted on Jets tickets? And the crowd goes wild. Okay, that is a sick burn. Do we know he's a Jets fan? Did he have I didn't catch it. He doesn't have a Jets shirt on. All right. Anywho, good content, good justification. Is it actually worth $319? Listen, if you got the money and this is how you want to spend it on this experience and you want to make this memory, I got no problem with it, honestly. But if you don't have the money and you are going further into debt for the Bippity Boppity Boutique, which I hate saying that sentence out loud, we got issues. It's not time to the Bippity Boppity Boutique. We're doing the budget version that we can pay for in cash, and maybe one day we'll come back and have the full experience with tea time in the dress. Moving on. When you're broke AF but still manage to bring the kids to Disney.
Nothing can stop us now.
Ah.
I'll tell you how.
What is happening? What is...
Let's take a ride and spend the day in the countryside.
Oh. Was very confused. When he put the ramen under the Coke machine, I got real spooked by that. Okay, they're eating the instant noodles instead of paying exorbitant prices. With the Mario, how much did the Mario hat cost? You could have got real food for the cost of the Mario hat. I'm still, didn't he put Coke in there? Oh, okay, guys, I'm putting 2 and 3 together over here. This was a cut from the end scene. He had finished his instant noodles and decided, you know what? I'm gonna get a free Coke, aka thievery, by going back, which by the way still has the leftover like noodle droppings in there and the juice, noodle juice, disgusting. And he's gonna refill it with Coke. You, sir, straight to jail for multiple reasons. I'm not a fan of stealing, but sure, bring your own food. You can easily do that. Now you gotta carry it around, you gotta pack wisely, but I do think the food savings can be worth it if you're a family on a budget and already going, hey, the tickets, the hotel, it's already a lot. The flights, let's at least save on food. Food is sustenance. We'll be fine. We don't need to eat at every restaurant in the park. So overall, I like the take minus the thievery and the disgusting behavior in this video. Oh, there we go. Nobody's talking about putting cola in the ramen. I'm talking about it. So don't say nobody. I'm talking about it. He probably saved $300. Good on you, man. Not mad at the savings. Mad at the behavior. Let's keep it moving. All right, this next one, the text says, if I said I was broke and then you spotted me at Disney, mind your business. That was regular money. Don't confuse no money with no Mickey money. I already hate it. Oh, that's it. Let's see the caption from old Brittany here. Life is short. Take the trip. Make the memories. Wow. I guess she's a Disney influencer? Oh, she is. How did I guess it? But okay. Disney Travel Nola. She's trying to convince people to go to Disney. I guess that helps her out and her brand. But let's go back to the overall sentiment here. Don't confuse no money with no Mickey money. It's like when people say, oh, I'm so full, but I could go for dessert. Well, it's like, well, then you lied. You lied. You clearly have room. So it's saying, well, I don't have any money. You just don't have money. You don't have Mickey money or money. Just stop. Just say no. Could have said no to the whole thing and avoided this conundrum. The life is short, take the trip, make the memories. The sentiment is very much YOLO. And here's the problem with that, is if YOLO involves making payments for the next 6 months to hopefully pay off the trip, that means you're not making progress on any other goals during that time. It's really hard to do 17 things at once. And so how about this? Life is short, budget for the trip, take the trip, make the memories. What a concept. What a country. And hey, if you need somewhere great to put your money, whether you're saving for a trip to see the mouse, buy a new house, or maybe a blue blouse, look no further than Fairwinds Credit Union, a sponsor of today's video. Unlike the big-name banks that love sending you ads for the latest debt concoction, Fairwinds actually wants its customers to win with money, which means they don't make you talk to a robot or someone on another continent when you need help. And they're not going to peddle debt products towards you, they're going to get you to financial freedom. And these days, that's a big deal. And I love their Smart Bundle, which includes a no-fee checking account and a high-yield savings account. So check it out today and open that Smart Bundle at fairwinds.org/Ramsey or use the link in the description. And speaking of bundles, you know what doesn't go well together? Spam texts, money scams, and you. And one of my favorite ways to fight back is signing up for Delete Me, another sponsor of today's video. Delete Me works around the clock to scrub your personal data with real data privacy experts. And they'll scrub stuff like your phone number, your email address, your family's information, your home address from hundreds of data broker sites. And that way, they don't have the chance to sell it to someone, including spammers and scammers, who, not coincidentally, are behind all that spam and scam. And right now, you can get 20% off their annual plans at joindeleteme.com/George or click the link in the description below. All right, back to this tower of terror we've created for ourselves.
Okay, I went to Disney World for the holidays and I'm a shopaholic. So
That's a lot of bags.
I had to get the cutest Walt Disney World Railroad bag, and it even has this
Looks like one of those
clock
chocolate
in the
coins.
front of it that's just completely adorable. I'm in love. It could be a clutch or a crossbody. So good. I'm insane, and I got the 50th anniversary Loungefly bag.
got
It
that
has
right.
actual gold flakes on it. It's beyond stunning. I was super lucky with this one. It's the Loungefly Tower of Terror ears. I got super lucky because those were
So
the last
lucky.
ones, and then I got the Loki ears because Bay, I love him. I told myself I'd stop getting magic bands, but I had to get the Spider-Man No Way Home limited edition
Had to.
magic band of 4,000. It's so cool. I'm obsessed. And then another 50th anniversary item. I got the Starbucks gold and black cup. I barely scratched the surface, so I need a part 2.
That's just part 1? Goodness gracious. Is she married? Is her husband? Someone check on her husband if she is. This is, and if she's single, hey guys, go check out her TikToks before you put a ring on it, because it's going to be an expensive ride. Oh, all right, I'm going to do the math on what she spent here. I'm just curious what all this stuff costs. Okay, the railroad bag, little shiny gold coin, $60. That feels actually low for that. I think it's probably more. The Loungefly 50th anniversary bag, $100. Loungefly Tower of Terror ears, $50. Loki ears, $35. Spider-Man Magic Band, limited, $45. 50th anniversary Starbucks cup, $35. A total value of $325 plus tax. And this is probably too low. Hundreds of dollars on top of what the trip already cost. Goodness gracious. I don't want to see part 2, to be honest. I think I've seen enough. I'm all set. As usual, we're going to end with a wildcard video chosen by my producer. Let's see what they've cooked up for me. My husband said if this video gets 1 million views, he'll take me on a Disney cruise. Wow. Honestly, A for effort. This took a lot of work, and it paid off bigly because Homegirl's got 4 million likes on this video, let alone views. So, did he take her? That's the question. I'm sure the comments are all like, did you go? Did he take you? There's 8 million views, so that's 8 Disney cruises. Girl math. 23 cruise ships now. Hashtag adulting. Amazing. Yeah, you should go to Disney Cruise. Wow. Get that cruise, babe. I do love, you know what I love about these kinds of videos, though? The community that rallies to help someone accomplish a goal that is arbitrarily set by said content creator who could probably just afford to go on the trip. But hey, it makes it way better when you say, hey, the people asked for it. The strangers on the internet said we should go on the cruise. So I hope they budgeted for it, paid cash, and had a great time on the cruise. Not mad about that. Girl, you get that cruise. That is wild. Out of curiosity, I wanted some real numbers on what these kinds of trips cost. Just so you guys know. Maybe you want to budget and pay cash for a trip. Well, here we go. A couple with 1 child, you're looking at a total budget all in from round trip flights to Orlando, 4-day base park tickets, a value resort hotel, food, which is like quick service and snacks, not going crazy, ground transport like Uber, and souvenirs and extras, a little bit. You're talking $5,000 plus for a couple with 1 child. Now, if we up it to a couple with 2 kids, it goes up to closer to $7,000, $6,600 on the higher end, which is pretty wild. But your average 4-day trip for a couple with 1 child, you're talking $6,000. And if you have 2 kids, you're talking $7,000 plus. And let's say you want to go a little more all in. We're doing the park hopper, we're doing flights with better timing, deluxe resort hotel, we're doing table service dining, character meals, lightning lane add-ons, all out. You were looking at close to $10,000 for 1 child. You have 2 kids you want to take, you're looking at $11,000 to $12,000 for that higher end experience. I just need to take a breath. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, I don't know where you came from, but $12,000 in 4 days is a lot of money. So again, I will say, if you have the money and you can afford to do this without derailing any other financial goals, I am so happy for you. Have the best time and let no one judge you. And if you are broke, I don't care how much the trip costs, please don't go. Save the memory. If the kid needs to wait till they're 7 to go instead of 3, they will survive. They can break it down in therapy later if they have trauma. All of these videos remind me of my trip to Disney when I asked a bunch of strangers in the middle of their vacations to tell me how much debt they have, which in hindsight made me a real thief of joy. You can watch what happened by clicking here or use the link in the description. It is one of the top videos on our channel thus far, and that's for good reason. You're gonna love it. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.